Welcome back. This is chapter 6, The Making of a Scientist, written by Robert W. Peterson. And now I'm going to explain page number 34 to you. So here we go. At the end of the book, readers were invited to help study butterfly migrations. They were asked to tag butterflies for research by Dr. Frederick A. Urquhart of the University of Toronto, Canada. So here this line say, at the end of that book on monarch X butterfly migration, the readers were invited to make their contribution by helping in their efforts to make extensive study on their migration. Next part now. A bride's mother wrote to Dr. Urquhart, and soon a bride was attaching like adhesive tags on the wings of monarchs. Anyone who found a tagged butterfly was asked to send the tag to Dr. Urquhart. So here this line say, Dr. Frederick A. Urquhart of the University of Toronto, Canada, had asked the readers to attach a mark on their body for their research. After affiliation from the university, a bride took this appeal in its true letter and spirit, and soon started to attach light adhesive tags on the wings of monarch butterflies. The purpose behind this exercise was to have a concrete data on their movement. So here, the person who found those tagged butterflies were asked to send them to Dr. Urquhart. Next part now. The butterfly collecting season around reading lasts 6 weeks in late summer. If you're going to chase them one by one, you won't catch very many. So, the next step for Ebright was to raise a flock of butterflies. He would catch a female monarch, take her eggs, and raise them in his basement through their life cycle from eggs to caterpillar to pupa to adult butterfly. So here this line saying, now Ebright made a big move in that direction. Usually, butterfly collecting season around reading lasted only for 6 weeks in late summer. Within this limited period, having a big collection with limited resources was a huge challenge, and so Ebright decided to raise them in his basement with the help of eggs received from the female butterfly, and then following the full life cycle to get a flock of them. Next part now. Then he would tag the butterfly's wings and let them go. For several years his basement was home to thousands of monarchs in different stages of development. So here this line say, next thing that he did was tag the wings of the butterflies and release them. He continued to use the basement as lab for several years and got thousands of them from this lab. Next part now. Eventually, I began to lose interest in tagging butterflies. It's tedious and there's not much feedback, Ebright said. In all the time I did, he laughed, only 2 butterflies I had tagged were recaptured, and they were not more than 75 miles from where I lived. So here this line say, gradually he started losing interest in tagging them. It was exhausting and tiring work, and what was disheartening was the fact The feedback from them was negligible. Of all the butterflies he had tagged, only 2 of them could be recaptured, and they were found only 75 miles away from his place. So this is all for now. Thank you.